YouTube world. Anybody watch my last video about praying for eyes to see? Um, got some pretty alarming information. That same day that I made that video, I should have been made this video that day or sometime after that, but I just been real busy. But I'm making it now. That same day I made my previous video, I found out some pretty alarming information about one of the girls in that video. I was talking about the young lady who I said saw Jesus on the wall, and we were all sitting there next to her trying to see it at the woman's house up the street, the lady's house. Yeah. Anyway, it's just so it's really shocking. This is how deceiving the enemy can be, and it really kind of struck a nerve because same day I made that video, I found this information out, and I put a lie out there that she ended up putting out there. Now let me just go back if you haven't watched my previous video. You know, I was at a woman's house up the street from mine, a friend of mine, over at her house talking one night, and there was a young lady over there that night that said she saw a vision of Jesus on the wall. Long story short, she took a picture of it. Then I saw the picture later on, and I turned out to see something that looked very demonic and familiar to me, an evil spirit. Anyway, long story short, come to find out this girl was lying. My neighbor came over and talked to me that day, and that day I made that last video. That afternoon or so, I made that video that morning. She told me that I didn't know that the girl was her goddaughter, and I guess she had just got baptized around the moment that she lied about this vision. Now, lying about the vision, you say, yeah, that's what I said. That night when we were over there talking, it was me, this young lady, her mother, and my neighbor. Me and her spoke a little, but were pretty much quiet that whole evening. I mean, we spoke in terms of engaging in the conversations that were taking place. Conversation about a lot of things, pretty much just spiritual warfare and stuff of that nature. But for the most part, my neighbor and her mother, they were bumping heads on a lot of subjects and ways of life, etc. And I glanced at her often, and she seemed to be on her cell phone, doing whatever it was she was doing. I don't know, texting, Facebook. Who knows? Who knows? I think this young lady was 18 years old or something, 17. I don't know. I'm 25 myself. I'm pretty observant dude. Anyway, this girl lied. She says that from what my neighbor told me that we wanted to see Jesus so bad we kept talking about it. I can't remember saying that at all. That conversation, that even coming up in the conversation that night. So therefore, she's lying again. But she says that we seemed and wanted and said that we wanted to see Jesus so bad that she just took a picture of the wall and lied and said that she seen Jesus and didn't really see anything. But funny how something came up in that picture, and her mother had she had sent the picture to her mother, I guess, or whatever, and everyone else. Like I said, I didn't see it till about a week or so later or whatever. But my neighbor brought up an interesting point and said if she really saw something Why didn't she show us that night, right after she took the picture, instead of pointing to the wall? Why didn't she say, hey, look at my phone, the picture that I just took, look at this? She never did that. And it never occurred to any of us. It never just dawned on us, you know. We didn't think about that. And then further, bring out the picture a few days later and there actually be somewhat of an image in the picture. Like I said, I didn't see Jesus. Not at all. Not even the first second I glanced at it, I saw evilness. But I don't know, people must have saw something, and that's how deceiving the eye can be. Now, I don't know this girl from Adam. I don't know her from nothing. I met her maybe one other time, yeah, when I went to their church with this woman. Now, I'm not a Catholic, and they go to a Catholic church, and I'm not here to bash any Catholics or anything or nothing like that. I'm a Christian. But yeah, I just thought I'd throw that in there. I don't know this young girl, what she got going on, but it's something evil going on with her. That's how deceiving people can be. Pretty much had me fooled that night. She was very, very well spoken, very polite, seemed to be very into God. And the dad made that video and started seeing all the other things that I've been seeing lately. Boom, that comes along. So not only beware the churches, beware the people that you around, man. It's a lot of lukewarm people out here. I'm far from perfect, you know. I'm a sinner. I'm steady repenting every day. Steady asking for forgiveness in my prayers every day. But that's the people that I guess we need to be surrounding ourselves with. Because we got a lot of phonies out here, you know. They like to act all holy in front of people, but in secret when they're alone. Are they holy? Or are they dirty, full of filth? Like us sinners who are really trying to take the walk used to be. But now we see. God has allowed us to see things. So when we see those old, dirty, filthy ways trying to come about, we got to fight. Every day is a fight. And some people, they play like good soldiers and they're not. So just be aware, man. Yeah, I just thought I'd make that video. I've been meaning to make it, and I just had some free time on my hands. I just sat down and the Lord said, yo, make that video real quick. So I just thought I'd throw that out there because anybody who watching that, I didn't want to, have lies being spread through my video, It was one thing, but now it's another. But that other vision that I saw in there about the little church that I said I seen, and still what I seen in that picture was still real. And that just goes to show, this girl was lying, and not knowing that I got a real good gift to discern. I don't just, I don't want to say I read people's mind, but I can, pretty much read the vibes off of people. But that time right there, I couldn't read her vibe. The young woman was crafty, but through the picture, I saw wickedness. And when I saw the wickedness, I said, she don't know, nobody knows, God bless him. But come to find out, she lied about everything, like just made it up. Just trying to make it up, like, there's something there, but it's really not. And little did she know it really is. We all got demons, but I seen this young lady's demon. Straight lied. And lied about seeing the Lord on top of that. So, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But once again, we gotta stay praying in truth and in secret and praying for the discernment because we need to know. Got to be on our toes, got to be on our guard. God bless. Everybody have a wonderful, blessed Friday, and peace.